It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Chargers. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw right away. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
70 Rangers, 70.
Rolling from the gun here. They get to him right foot, and he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
He's got it near the 8. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
They've made it to 1st and goal on their opening drive, hoping to start this game with 6. Hampton gets it out of his own read. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Miles Price. Good work so far. He's got room. That's a good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Pass brought in. It's a small gain up to the 38. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there and then picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now a toss play. Taylor. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Working from the gun, Williams. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this is the punt you want every time. It bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Brought in by Gadsden. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's Hampton on second. Shoves him off. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw now. Complete here to Hampton. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19, trap 60, trap 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Motion.
Throwing now on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's going to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. I'll throw it. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go! Gravity Lions! Ready?
Still sticking with the passing game. McConkey's got it again. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The 1st down from the 41.
Down to 11. Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Vikings. Viking 18. 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing it again here. Caught by his back. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brought inside the 15. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's just awesome, Case. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
18 Cardinal.
Back to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. Warriors, 60 Mavericks, 60.
Throwing from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Aubrey puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Penalty moves them closer. They're going to try to convert on fourth. Fourth down, pass coming. That one's good to McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Matt McConkey with a touch. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Here we go, set, ready.
And he takes it into the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
On the return, here's Price. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. It's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First down, Bears.
First down throw by Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. 25 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on slants. You're just looking for a short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds Odunze running the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Williams. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Taylor does not score. They not only stop him, but backed off a couple yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
There's no rest to my shutting down. Whenever I get your money out, believe what I got, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now.
With the wrong direction. fraction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Taylor again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Well, give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to work they go after the interception. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams to throw on 1st. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Burton. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
It's a gain of
The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
First down.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, it's Williams. Get some space around midfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
21 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Here's Williams again. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the 40, here comes second and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, as a quarterback, you've got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Santos for the Bears field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, first and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Williams to throw. Complete right side. Gordon has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as... Gain of 13 yards. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Williams on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. A give, left side to Taylor. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready? 18 cards, 70 ranges, 70 ranges. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Setting up to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big plays. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant, because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 18, cowboy, 19 tight, 19, hey, smash, rush.
3rd and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
From the gun, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, if they drop it behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Williams will look to throw. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Williams with 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league, and you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. And send a receiver left. Running it after the penalty. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They're going to turn to Taylor on third down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, Williams to throw. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead.
Chicago.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon, 60, 18, 60 Maverick, 60.
Now throw to start the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Working now from the gun. Going to the left side, and Johnston has it. It's a foot race into the red zone. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He's got the hookup, Lambert Smith. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get up.
They get to Hampton on the option. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Deputy! Liking 18!
So we're through 3 here. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing.
On the double.
Bears in the nickel, third down.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Tag. Pick up.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one's good to McConkey. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one.
And he's going to fight for it and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
And that one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Price. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first and 10. On their own 25-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Running right. This is Taylor. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
What is it? Hold on. Very good.
First down throw by Williams. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives the backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He's back to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 25
This one goes for an
yards.
even 25
And the
yards.
Bears first down.
And it'll be first down Bears. We put a receiver in motion left. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the pocket, looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bears in range for a game-winning score. Third down, and they need to get 10. Looking to throw. Brought in. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. To throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have taken the lead late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 21.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send and fly. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun gear to Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Again, it's Hampton. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's just not the guy. Defensively, you never want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
19 Charger.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. They got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. The Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hampton gets the handout. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. Look at call this, other than simply splendid.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He beams one deep right side. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, they're going to be down inside the 40.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short and too far left. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
The mission objective now becomes supporting him after that miss, Kate. We're heading to overtime, and in that extra frame, you know there's a good chance he's going to be called on again to go out and try to win this game.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pickup there, 2nd and 2.
On the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Hawk 7. Hawk 19.
Looking to throw here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go down right along midfield strike. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
When there's heat, that bird's coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Looking on 1st down. He gets this one against him. He dodged the tackle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This play goes for 36.
6 yards.
And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. And that's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers go up by 6. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. On the return, here's Price. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Williams has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now it's his turn in overtime. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.